What happened?
Oh, nothing. Hold on. Need to play.
You are far smarter than you can ever imagine. There is no obstacle that you cannot overcome, no problem that you cannot solve, and no goal that you cannot achieve by applying your mind to your situation.
Go on and
Yep.
Am I far smarter?
I'm not.
I'm not far smarter.
You may be.
I'm not.
Far smarter than beyond. Far smarter. What is it? Today must be Monday because we're here.
It must be Monday. And it's 7 o'clock. It must be.
Yeah, it's 7-ish. You know what I mean?
Monday evening.
Monday
What's
evening.
good with you? Monday evening. No V. There's no V.
I am fucking lost right now. You know what I mean? And because I've been fucking trying to help get certain people's bikes together for Bike Week.
I wish you was over here getting mine ready.
Really?
Yeah.
So are you not bringing a bike with you to Bike
Week? I found somebody today. It's a possibility. I'm going to be other than, because the guy told me that he's going to pick it up, but he was telling me he's going to try to run it, like pick it up and run it right back. And blah, blah, blah. So guess what I'm not doing?
What?
Tripping.
So I feel the same way because it's like all over the fucking place, you know?
Yes.
And I don't like it because I like to have order. You know what I mean? And when it gets to this stage, I already know what I'm doing. Got my shit packed. I'm all done. I'm none of those right now.
You got your shit packed?
Nope.
Oh, that's what you're saying.
Sure don't. You know what I mean? I still got shit to work on the bike before I leave.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's a show, and I don't like it. I feel very unprepared. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Well,
I need to take a couple of days to just focus and do nothing but that. You know, but hey.
Well, may I please interject something?
Sure.
I'm so in fuck it. Because honestly, I wasn't supposed to be going. You know that, like, in the beginning of that pissed me off anyway. That pissed me off. So I'm usually just like you. I'm usually very organized. I know what I'm doing. I even put my time in late because I was like, it didn't feel like I was going. It didn't feel like, you know, it normally feels. I wasn't hype. I wasn't whatever. And then this blessing was bestowed upon me. And then I found out, guess what? I got a little bit less fucking in me. I haven't packed yet, but I did wash. I did prepare myself mentally. And the blessed thing that makes me smile is that it's not Saturday. I'm going on Monday. So
technically I might be leaving Friday and go down there Friday. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a long fucking week. It's gonna be a long fucking week. It's okay.
Is it okay?
It's okay.
You promise?
It's gonna be all right. What the fuck is this? Is this the Marlboro Man? Is that the picture of a Marlboro Man? I think we should just call him Chicken Feathers, Mr. Chicken Feathers.
That's what I think.
I think we should call him Mr. Feathers. Chicken Feathers.
Yes. Chicken Rancher then, okay.
Chicken Feathers.
Mr. Feathers.
They are white. They are
white.
Fluffy.
Really?
And it's Fluffy. He's white and fluffy. No Diddy. No Diddy.
Well, I mean, there's, yeah, I guess he is white and fluffy.
Yeah.
White and fluffy. So, you know, there it is. So we got.
Can we say Happy Mother's Day to our mothers?
Shit together. I know.
Well, Happy Mother's Day to the mothers.
Mother's Day to the mothers.
Happy birthday to Jessica yesterday. Happy birthday to my daughter.
Happy birthday, Jessica.
You know,
a little
these.
bit much in her picture, her little photo shoot.
You see the little leg up
Like
and the
she's
thigh and dropping it like it's proverbially hot.
Yeah, it's not murderly hot. Mm-mm.
Medium hot.
But I would not like to digress. Happy birthday, Eric. Happy birthday, Jessica. Happy Mother's Day to you, mothers. You know, even you raggedy ones, even the raggedy ones.
Yeah, yeah. You know? Even and the mother figures. The mother figures.
There are. Am I riding? George said, "Am I riding down?" Nah, brother. I got too much money wrapped in this bike to be riding down. It's going on a trailer, and I'm driving down. My bike is leaving before me. Actually, my bike is leaving Thursday night to go down there, so to be there by. And I have a doctor's appointment Friday morning. It's the only reason why I'm not going down. As soon as I leave my doctor's appointment, 95 South, here we come. You know, nonstop.
What Friday? So, what's the date?
What the fuck did he just say?
What's the date?
Friday will be the 15th.
He says public service, steak and cheese and chicken cheese will be at Biker Community Day along with juice. Come sign up to get for One Set, One Love campaign, 2026 campaign.
Okay, well, unfortunately, I will not be here. I will not be here, so I can't sign up. I won't be there. You know what I mean? And sorry about that, but hey, I gotta do what I gotta do.
Oh, is he not going?
Oh, he's going, but he Slow might come down later on sometime next week. I think his thing is on Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. What'd she say?
Well, he said, Kiki, what about
212 seasons of life. I don't know. It's between you and him.
I gotta figure that out.
You lost on that?
Hi, Harold.
Yo, first off, shout out to Harold. You know what I mean? I enjoy the content that Harold's been sharing with me. You know what I mean? It's some eye-opening shit. It might go over some of y'all heads, but Harold, keep sharing that content with me, man. Big shout out to you. You know what I mean? It makes me think. You know? No, Harold
is one of them. Harold is one of them. He's one of them.
But I like that though. You know what I mean?
I love it.
We right here with him. I'm right here with him on that shit. Yeah, let's get it. All right. Well, it's another fine Monday.
Hey.
As I start to get my shit together and start to, dial in and focus and shit. I really don't have no top tier capacity, right? Do we? I don't know if we got niggas going nigga this week. We got some niggas.
I just climb into your inbox on Facebook. I just was kind enough to just resend it.
Oh, I saw that. We do have a nigga. Did you send that to the white man? Did you send that to Chicken Feathers?
I did.
About the Memphis woman?
I did.
Listen here, y'all. Y'all got to stop this nigga shit because I don't get a chance to breathe. I don't get a chance to breathe with this nigga shit. Y'all not letting the white people catch up. Okay? Memphis, you're on the map, Memphis. Memphis is on the map. If you ask me why is Memphis on the map, please let me tell you.
Do
Memphis
tell.
woman was arrested after promoting herself to Walmart District Operations Supervisor, giving herself free groceries for 5 months. Hold on, people. As I let that marinate in your mind and you think about this, she promoted herself This is a new level of niggerism. This is a new level.
Negacity. The negacity.
Nasty. All right. A Memphis woman was arrested Tuesday after allegedly spending the last 5 months walking into the Walmart on Germantown Parkway dressed like she owned the place and approving her own groceries down to prices usually reserved for yard sales and Shelby School County bake sales. If you want to know more, hold on, I got you. Police say 34-year-old Tiffany Lamar pulled off the scheme with nothing more than confidence, a fake badge, and a kind of an attitude usually only seen from HOA presidents and people who return half-eaten rotisserie chicken.
She fucking did that shit. Look at her face.
Yo, hold on, y'all. It gets better. According to investigators, Tiffany bought a blue Walmart vest off of Facebook Marketplace for $7. Right? Laminated her own badge at FedEx office on Popular and labeled herself Tiffany, Regional Checkout Compliance Director. Bruh! Which, according to Walmart corporate, is absolutely not a real position. But apparently nobody questioned it because she carried a clipboard and walked fast. Don't try this, y'all. You know what I mean? Employees say Tiffany would arrive every Saturday around noon, storm through the front of the store entrance yelling things like, "Corporate's watching, shrink numbers today," before marching directly to self-checkout like she was preparing for battle. Police say her weekly executive level overrides included 8 red Baron pieces marked as employee morale supplies. Hold on. A 55-inch TV discounted down to $3.17 under bird damage. Right? 2 air fryers labeled as training equipment. A family-sized pack of ribs entered as seasonal inventory loss.
Oh, shit.
3 candles marked as emotional support lighting. A 24-pack of Dr. Pepper rung up as hydration reimbursement. This bitch, boy. Hold on. Loss prevention officers said Tiffany became increasingly bold over time. She started wearing a Bluetooth headset that wasn't connected to anything. And said one employee, she paused mid-transaction and said stuff like, "No, Doug. I don't care what corporate says. Memphis runs differently." This bitch. Hold on. Investigators say the scam finally unraveled after an actual store manager noticed Tiffany's badge and also listed her as assistant vice president of frozen meats. Authorities detained her in the parking lot while she was loading 17 reusable bags into her dented Nissan Altima with a drive out tag from 2022 and a bumper sticker that reads "Boss Baby Energy." Right? When questioned by police, Tiffany insisted that she was basically a management spiritually and claimed she was due for a raise. She now faces charges including theft, fraud, impersonating employee, and whatever crimes covers putting rotisserie chicken under research and development. While random presidents online have already started calling her the CEO of self-checkout.
Good for her. Good for her. Somebody hipped her. Somebody hipped her to that.
Bro.
Somebody.
Hold on. If she is not nigga of the year.
No,
so
she
far
is.
in the running, she is nigga of the year.
And I'm going to borrow some of that stuff.
I told y'all right now, she is nigga of the year, bruh. Who the fuck does that?
Tiffany What's her last name again?
No, I don't want to see none of I don't want to see none of our followers trying that shit, girl. Don't try that shit.
I think if you can get away with it,
you can do it. You know what I mean?
I think if you can get away with it, I think you should rock out with your cock out. I think for real, hydration reimbursement. Watch me. Watch me.
You gonna try that?
I ain't saying I am. I ain't saying I ain't either.
No, if you do, I'm gonna sit there with some fucking. I'm gonna sit there. I'm gonna have some bail money for you, Kiki, because I don't know. Walmart ain't gonna play for that shit. She got away with it. She been doing it for 5 months.
Why get mad at her when she bought a jacket off of Facebook Marketplace? Like, who should we be mad at? You think that Washington Gas, we can buy one from Facebook Marketplace and finesse?
Actually, I still have Washington Gas gear.
See what I'm saying?
Don't play with me.
See what I'm saying? Nomi said, let me get a seasonal rib and a training rotisserie.
Yo, you marked the TV down, right? A 55-inch TV and called it bird damage.
I mean,
I ain't never heard no shit like that before.
So, chicken feathers.
Yes.
What? Are we mad at her?
Yeah.
She's creative. I'll give her all that. She's very creative. She took arts and crafts very seriously back in high school.
Maddie said, "What's her GoFundMe?" My niggas, we need to start a GoFundMe for this shit, cause bruh, nigga, what did Harold say? Nigga leader of the year.
Yeah.
Right there, that's the most niggerish shit I've heard all year long. No, hold on.
Well, we have to. We can't be appalled.
Why can't we?
I think I'm not appalled. Like, I can see the scheme. How I'm messing with it is the stuff that she learned and the things that she put stuff under. But I wonder who told on her. I think the earbud, maybe the earbud thing got somebody tripping, but somebody had to say something.
The employees there were really stupid and went for that shit for so long. For 5 months, she was walking like a boss, doing that shit like a boss, and nobody really paid her no mind. And she was walking out of all kinds of shit. No.
She did it. You see that picture? You see that picture? She did that shit too. She did it.
She did that shit. You know what I mean? I mean, you know, it is what it is. What other niggas we got? I could see my way doing that shit.
She said, "Me too," while I'm laughing as they take her away.
I'm sorry, yo. It's my dinner. But, yo.
I see.
I can see Moet doing this shit. Yo, I would go bail Moet out of jail, like straight up and down, because I can see her doing that shit. Walking there and be like, y'all standing around down doing nothing and talking? Hell no. Management's watching.
Tapping her.
Train her ear. Out of anybody I can see doing that, I can see Moet doing that shit, bro. He said this daylight at 7 p.m. making me forget about the show. Yo, we be here. Let me hit the candy aisle and call down low blood sugar while on the clock. Bro, y'all can do this shit. Y'all got away with it. You know what I mean? What other nigga shit do we have?
I sent you a bunch. I sent you other things.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God.
That's your aisle. I let you roll down that aisle.
Is okay. This is a mix between top tier Caucasity and niggas gonna nigga.
So right? It's a mix. So it's a mixed bag. It's a.
Oh, they clash sometimes. They clash, right? T.O., your boy T.O. T.O. is getting his ex-wife filed for a divorce after 72 hours of marriage, demanding alimony.
That's what they do.
72 hours though?
She only married him to get it. Terrell Owens?
First of all, he's a moron in himself. You know, we're not even gonna go there. He's a moron.
Did he go for it? I mean, did she get it?
I don't know. It doesn't say. I have to research that a little bit more for y'all, because if she did get it, are you really mad at her for getting it though?
I ain't mad at nobody. If you can get it, get it. I was just playing, but if you're gonna give it to me.
I'm a little confused because 72 hours. So you were just married long enough, maybe to get some dick, wash your ass, and get something to eat. And you was like, "Yeah, I can't do this no more. I want alimony."
Tone,
Nigga, you had to know that she was like that from the jump.
Look at that, and that's a man. He's a man. That's a man. That's a man.
You see a little bit down around.
You need to see the little, y'all mean.
I don't know. All I'm saying is jury's out on that. Some of us are calling it a man, some of us are not. You know what I mean? I don't know. It looks a little sketchy to me.
But I have questions though. Like, let's be 100% real. Who's getting married to be married though? No one's getting married to be married. You can name 5 people on your hand probably of your whole entire life.
So in other words, you're marrying. So what, you're marrying for sport? Is what you're saying?
Well, you're marrying for alimony.
Okay.
I'm asking you. You name me 5 people that you know right now. Or do you know more than 5 people? Don't name them, but you know more than 5 people that's married. Not married, not to get something. You know, people don't fuck with their wives, and people don't fuck with their husbands. They don't.
So,
and I have a few reasons why that I believe that.
Okay, so I'm gonna say some people just get married for the convenience because they don't want to be lonely anymore, and they decide to settle with this individual and just accept some bullshit and make it work because they don't want to be single and they don't want to be lonely. I can go along with that. Can I name a few people that are married to be married? Yeah.
A few.
I can name a few that just are married to be married.
No, I'm talking about married. Like, yeah, we locked in. That's my people. I don't mess around. I don't, you know what I'm saying?
I can name a few. I can name a few that's like that. That's been her. They don't see nothing else but her. You know what I mean? Or he or she doesn't see nothing else but him, no matter what. I can name a few. Not many, but a few. I'm just saying. Do you know of a few? And when I say a few, how many is a few to you? Because few to me is like 3.
That's a few. A few
is 3. So I can name 3.
And this is from my vantage point, because I ain't in nobody's house, I ain't in nobody's bed, I ain't in nobody's day to day. It just looks like they might fuck with each other. Like, for instance, this girl at my job who came, her husband works there. We never knew until she said, "Hey, this is my husband." Now that she's telling people that, look, everybody job like checking for him to see what's good. But to me, I ain't checking. I believe him. That's what she said. I don't care. But it seems like.
I mean, some people, I think, you got people that you don't know that are married, and they be, you know what I mean? I guess whatever works for them, and it's secretive. Now, if you don't know they're married and they act in a certain type of way, right? And what I mean is they're acting a certain type of way, like they're acting as they're not married. And then when you find out they're married, how do you respond to that?
Tone, I'm probably not built for it. Like I'm looking at my neighbors, right? My neighbors, they're a cute little couple with a 2.5 and a white fence and the Benz and the fucking Tesla. And they bopping back and forth. They do everything together. And I was like, God, I can't.
So that's not a reality. Probably, first off, they might be young, right? They might be young.
They're young. They 30s.
I don't want to do everything. I don't want to do everything together. Get the fuck out of here. Go find something to do. You know what I mean? Go, you know what I mean? Go and I gotta have my own space. I gotta have my own time. Like, nah, niggas, don't be up all on me. You know what I mean? And all you motherfuckers for that, like the cuddle and all that shit. I am not a cuddler. You get a solid minute and 30 seconds. That's it.
Ever?
A minute and 30 seconds. After that, I get hot. Get the fuck off me.
You know what we call you back in the country?
What's that?
a motherfucker.
I'm a motherfucker. You got it right, I'm a motherfucker.
ER, hard ER, motherfucker.
I can be a motherfucker with the ER. I'm okay with that. But yo, I'm being realistic here, especially when it's time to go to sleep. Don't be all up underneath my motherfucking skin. Go take your ass on that side of the bed. I'm gonna take my ass on this one. I'm gonna stretch out. I'm gonna go to sleep. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. It gets hot. I start to sweating. You know what I mean? All you niggas be want to be bunned up and curled up with your girl, knowing your arm, her big ass head made your arm fall asleep. Your head is all tingling and numb. You want to move, but you don't want to make a nigga. I'm snatching my arm out from underneath her ass and turning the fuck over. Bitch, get your ass over there.
Tone.
What?
Tone.
What?
You sound like a yeller to me right now. Like you sound like you mean that shit. No, you sound like you mean it.
I mean that shit. I'm saying that shit. Kiki, with my whole bird chest out, I'm saying that shit. My whole bird chest out, I'm saying that shit.
How long do I get? 1 point, how many minutes?
You get 1 minute and 30 seconds. Make it count. You know what I mean? If I'm feeling real frog, if I'm feeling real snazzy, we can go 1 minute 45. If you sneak and get 2 minutes, it's only because I dozed off and I snored in your ear. After that, I'm turning the fuck over. It's not a game. All y'all want to be fucking cuddled up and all that shit. It's cute and everything like that. But notice it gets uncomfortable. I get hot fast, right? And I've always been known as the human heater. You cold, you want to come. Don't put your cold feet on me. The fuck? You better rub them motherfuckers together.
So ain't no spooning.
So I can do a little spoon. You gonna get spooning. I told you 2 minutes tops. 2 minutes is the max. It's the ultimate maximum. There is no 5 minute spooning. No, nigga, because it don't take time for my body to heat up and get hot under the covers. No. Okay,
because there's a difference between spooning and cuddling, right? There's a small difference. Spooning, for real, it involves. Look, I'm in front.
Even Donald said, he was like, yo, you get 7 minutes tops. He's giving me a nice. He's giving you 7 whole minutes.
Moet said, I hate no.
Hey, Moet, my foot, my best friend, and she knows it. Cuddling sucks. Who the fuck is doing all that shit? Who is doing all that shit? I am not cuddling with you. You know what I mean? Now, you can have certain ways of cuddling. Don't be all up on me and be all up in this area, breathing in your hot breath on my neck. No, nigga, it's you making me hot. Get off of me.
Okay, I'm gonna call some bullshit now. I'm about to. May I?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because a nigga don't be saying nothing when you riding them and you all on them, or when you reversing and you all y'all ain't saying shit. Then it's hotter then.
Hold on.
And if you on me, what if you on me? Like, what if you are now on me during sexy time?
See, hold on. First off, if you're riding me, your ass is sitting up here like this. You're not fucking riding me all up on this area. You're riding me, and that's it. And when you're fucking done riding me, roll off. No, Maddie, I'm not.
And cuddling ain't all that either. Cuddling is not that.
Yeah, ain't none of that. All that shit. Get off me. Get off of me. Oh my God.
Nomi said she don't care if you like it or not. Shut up, because we cuddling.
We cuddling? No, hell no. You know what I mean? See, and I'm telling you, you try that shit. Listen, you try that shit. I'm just not that guy. You know what I mean? Some guys want to do that shit. Well, I'll be seeing something and they be sleep all inside each other like that. I'll be like, how is that nigga even breathing? That's some hot ass. Nah, nigga.
I know somebody who's going to save the day. Chicken feathers, come in and save the day. Come on.
Save the day.
What's the question here again?
Cuddling.
Yes, Siren, I need my leg to hang off the bed from under the sheet because it cools me off.
Cuddling or no cuddling?
Depends on the weather.
Okay.
Because when it's like summertime, it is sticky. I personally don't mind it. So I personally don't mind it. But really depends on, if everyone remembers Do the Right Thing, with the ice. Unless you have some ice, it's gonna be that's too much body heat. You'll be burning the bed, more ways than one. So yeah, it really depends on the weather. That's how I see it.
Listen here.
Wow, Day. Come on, y'all women don't last that long on top anyway. 2 minutes tops.
You know what?
I mean,
He's got a point. Hold on. I'm ringing the bell for that. He's got a point. Y'all be wondering when y'all get up there, you're talking about my knee, my back, crack, and get right and find ways to get off. But we want us to stay up there humping y'all forever, hitting it from the back forever for 2 minutes? Kiki, you seem like the type, though. I see it in Kiki's face right now. The smile says it all. Kiki be up there for 2 minutes and be like, I said, come on, roll over, come on, switch positions. Is that you?
Tone, not all the time. Not all the time.
Not all the time?
Sometime I get a Charlie horse, bruh. Like sometimes.
Where you get a Charlie horse?
I get it in my calf. If you really putting in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look, I get it.
Sit down and hop back on.
No, because before I go to work in the morning, I know I need to stretch. I'm getting up and I need to move some stuff, right? That stuff just be impromptu. You don't always have time to give me a few minutes. You don't always got time.
Oh my God.
You tell a nigga to give you a few minutes, it is a wrap. He is like, oh yeah.
Wait,
you gotta strike when the fire is you know what I mean?
Wait, Maddie said I've had niggas. She said I've had niggas. I slide out their arms. See? Look. Man, I'm like, yo, you laughing at her, but I'm serious. Nigga, get off me.
Okay.
I don't want you all up on me. Come on. Here's what kills me. You have a big ass bed. There's plenty of room on the other side.
Yes.
Don't come over there. Here's my other thing. Here's my other biggest pet peeve. My biggest pet peeve. Do make my pillows hot.
You gotta get the cooling pillows.
Ass is in the bed. Stay the fuck off my pillow.
You have to get the cooling ones. They got cooling pillows.
Not if I get the cooling ones or not, they're my pillows.
I have cooling. I have cooling and I have the heat. One of them has the heat on one side. One of them has cooling, but I have cooling pillows. I need them between my thighs. It'd be hot. Now it'd be hot right there. It'd be hot between my thighs. I ain't gonna hold you.
Okay, well, pause. Okay, there you go. You know what I mean?
And just like Tamara said, cuddling lasts for 10 good minutes and then go to your side. Now I can do that. I can do 10 good minutes.
Wait. Moe said, how about you get your ass on top and bounce, then tell me how long you're gonna last.
She's talking to you.
Boy, we up there bouncing and thrusting.
Y'all be
how long we gonna last?
It'd be 2 minutes, and y'all 2 minutes, and y'all be off stroking, and he'd be like, "Oh, look at Michael Jackson," and knowing he dead.
What?
You're like, "Oh, look, there's a bird." You look around because that one little stroke you're trying to do, that one little. I know what's going on.
That shit. We're not talking about that right now. Focus. The point of the matter is that we get up there and we got a stroke. Hell no.
Tone.
He
Number
said,
one.
sounds like senior sex. Harold said, sounds like some of us are becoming seniors.
Tone, you know you ain't up there past 5 minutes. Knock it off.
What?
And look, and then you know what y'all do? Y'all be taking the intermission. Turn around, put your leg up. You be whipping 1 minute strong.
You gotta switch positions.
You do it at the appropriate 1 minute. Like that check engine light come on about 1 minute and 35 seconds. At the 1 minute, 2 minute mark, the check engine light coming on. You gotta switch gears. You gotta go to second gear.
Listen. You gotta know how to switch some shit up sometimes. And we like Harold said, it could be senior sex. We ain't getting younger, we getting older.
Hell, senior sex is sexy now. I heard.
This nigga Harold said, y'all laying on your backs playing rock, paper, scissors to see who gets on top. Oh shit.
I mean, they say
look. So he was like this. He was like, I do. You know what I mean? Y'all women don't let. He said, I do. I got two. I pound on top. Missionary is all abs, thighs, arms, and dick muscles. Prove that man wrong. I'll wait for y'all ladies to prove
He said he got 2 minutes. It's the truth.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Y'all get that with cuddle time. Cuddle time with me starts off for 2 minutes.
No, I just don't need you throwing around all these big words when you got the same 2 minutes I got. The check engine light is the check engine light.
But I check engine time. It's not the same. Oh, no. Don't even try that. Y'all 2 minutes is 2 minutes. It's not even a whole 2 minutes. Because it takes you about 30 seconds to get up there and 30 seconds to get off. We get a solid minute of bouncing and you're done. Don't even try that shit.
First, I gotta pee. That's first.
What the fuck you mean you gotta pee? You didn't think of doing that shit before you came to bed?
It'd be impromptu. A nigga can't listen. You see this? A nigga can't wait. That nigga.
What the fuck? Tamara says, while not bouncing, you using all knees. You're just using your knees. You didn't hear what the man said? We're using abs, thighs, arms, and dick muscles.
Well, we got 3 of those things, and one of them we just
You're not using it when you're on top bouncing. No, know me. No more twerking, know me. No twerking, know me. Know me, no.
Siren said taking souls.
I'm not fucking with Siren. Siren's on a different level. She's on a different level. Siren's
She said, y'all be on your knees. We be on our feet. Knees working. Yes. I'm just, listen. Tone. Let's just,
what?
I'm going to thrust. I'm gonna thrust next time. And
okay. Yeah, I'm not even going to feed into Siren because Siren's on some other shit. Siren
you already know.
That X Factor motherfucker that will, shut up, nigga.
She said, what rhymes with goat? Siren's a throat goat. Oh, they said, no, I'm talking about 2 women. Oh, he got 2. Wait.
I support that. There's nothing wrong with that, Day. I support that.
I do. And I got 2. I pound on top. Missionary is, he got 2 women.
Wait a minute. Moet said a honey pack will give you 2.45 seconds. What is
get it, Tone. I think if you get a honey pack that I can cuddle. I think if I get you a honey pack.
No. This is how this started. I told you, there's no cuddling. You have a good minute 30 to tops 2 minutes. Get your shit in. Get over there. Get over there.
Can I ask a question? It's just dumb, but I need to ask before we move forward. Yeah. Do people still get hand jobs? That requires me to kind of lay on you a little bit. Do people still do that?
I haven't had a hand job in a long time, so I haven't had a hand job. It's been a minute, so I don't know if people still get hand jobs or not. I mean, like, your mouth is like a hand.
Wow.
It does the same thing. I mean, it does the same thing.
Well, I was just asking because I feel like anyway, you complaining about it being hot. Prepare. Turn the air on, get the isolating fan, turn the ceiling fan on, get you some ice cubes, knock it the fuck off. Knock it off.
Oh, I'm having all that shit. I'm coming with my big ass cup filled with fucking ice and juice or whatever the fuck is in there I need. I got that covered. You know what I mean? For me, it's the ceiling fan, my fucking other fan on, and the window crack. Let's get it. Especially and this is in the wintertime. You know what I mean? AC is on, fucking freeze your ass out. I don't want to hear shit. It's comfortable.
Okay. I'm just saying. I feel like it ain't just about you. Let's okay.
No, but it's a two-way street, but know that the original statement was you're gonna get cuddles. Cuddles is fucking minute 30, 2 minutes. 2 minutes,
okay.
You can transfer off me. There it is.
Gotcha. Question. Let's move on to my next question.
Come on.
The meta glasses.
What about them? What about them?
Snitches get stitches.
I
think meta glasses are a way for people to I believe that they're for snitches. I feel like you recording shit I don't know. I feel like you taking pictures of shit I don't know, and only snitches should wear them.
I think it's in a way it's kind of creepy though, because you really don't know whether niggas recording you or not. You know what I mean? you really you can't really, you know, you don't know. So I kind of agree with you there. I ain't a big fan of them. I don't own a pair of Meta glasses. Now, if you get somebody's consent and you're recording them with them joints, and that's different. But a lot of these motherfuckers are recording with the Meta glasses and you have no idea. Conversations can be recorded, some actions can be recorded. You know what I mean? Like I personally don't like this shit. Hold your phone up. Let me see you recording. You know what I mean? With these glasses, it takes it to a whole nother level, bro. So yeah, I kind of agree with you there, Kiki. That nah, B. Nah, I ain't feeling that shit, man. You know, either that or if I see niggas that got on anything that resembles, looks like them, I ain't saying shit, I ain't doing shit. Oh.
That was my next question. Like, do you act funny? Are you gonna like be more
reserved, more laid back, more stand backish, watching? I'm gonna peep what you doing, how you moving, all that other shit. You on your phone and you doing this? Nah, nigga, we good. I ain't saying nothing. And that's gonna be a lot of these niggas are gonna be doing that shit in Myrtle. You know what I mean? I need y'all to be prepared and be on point for this shit because niggas are gonna be down there with Myrtle. You down there joint having a great time, not thinking about nothing. You over here twerking, y'all having a motherfucking ball or whatnot, what have you. And these niggas is recording you. Next thing you know, you on Girls Gone Wild or some crazy shit like that. You on fucking World Star, some crazy shit. Like you was just having a good time, man. That's to me, that shit is doo-doo, yo.
Do we have any actual Meta glass wearers on here? If we do, please raise your hand and then let me know why the fuck you have those.
So Camaro is like they light up when you're recording. You know what I mean? But for real, when you in the middle of shit, you doing shit, are you really paying a nigga paying attention to a nigga's Meta glasses or having the Meta glasses on? Are you really looking for the little light or whatever the fuck it is that light up? That you in Myrtle, you having a good time, you drinking with your peoples, you chilling, you doing whatever, yeah, and the nigga got glasses recording
you. Well, then I think
it's creepy.
I think the light is right here, but I'm gonna tell you my experience with those at my job. Right, the people that I know that wear them, they listen to music all day. They listen to music all day, which I feel like that's what you're telling me.
Nigga, you need glasses to listen to music? Pause.
I feel like
Pause. You need glasses to listen to music?
I feel like some of our conversations be weirdly.
It does not make you leery of what you say at this point. Because you will tell me, oh, I'm listening to music. Nigga, get yourself a pair of AirPods. Get yourself a pair of AirPods and we good money.
Corey said they're deleting and blocking the lights on them.
Nasty work. That's nasty work. So now you're never gonna know. So you, ladies and gentlemen, be prepared to the people that got their Meta glasses on. Y'all know what they look like. Be on point. You know what I mean? Be on point, because know that these niggas is recording. These niggas are recording. I'm just letting it be known. You know what I mean?
You said they got whole services to delete the light in the frames.
So this way, they figured out a way to cover the shit that they doing. They recording you, right? But then they covering it up and hiding it.
Damn, you can take the light out, I heard. You know, I'm not comfortable.
I don't want them shits, man. I don't want them shits, man, because that's, to me, it's just creepy. What you recording for? Like, that's some shit that like pedos and them niggas, them motherfuckers looking at little kids who can use and get off on some shit like that. I just, you know what I mean? Everybody's like, well, you know, it's AI and you can it does so much different shit. Nah, nigga. It gives creeps a way to be creepier. Nothing. He said, so Dada said, I got a pair. I don't wear them. LOL. I have them for the movies, bootleggers, but now I got a Wire Fox CC, so no need. You know what I mean? Okay. I'm going to the movies and was bootlegging. Okay.
Harold said, but they have a white light that blinks when they're on.
He said, take my legit glasses. I have the vision of a mole. You know?
Said the hell.
He like, yo, but seriously, I wear glasses. I wear glasses, but you ain't gonna see me wearing no Meta glasses. If I wear the Meta glasses, you know what I mean? Like, some of them joints are like $800, man. It's like $800.
I wear glasses to be on the computer. I go without them. I drive. I don't even.
No, if I'm in the car, especially at night, I gotta have them joints on. You riding blind. You ride with me with no glasses. You taking a gamble. I can't see where the fuck I'm going. Shit, nigga, don't do it. Glasses because some jobs don't let them use AirPods.
That's very true.
But pretty soon, they're gonna get banned using them joints, man. Watch.
Because it's gonna be some hot link. Somebody gonna be hot as shit in the job and that light gonna be on wrong time.
Whatever music. The case may be, you're gonna do something. You're gonna get caught out there and you're gonna blow it up for everybody. They're gonna put an end to that shit soon. They're gonna let you run for a minute. You know what I mean? And then after that, and they don't even sound. I'm gonna bet you they don't even sound that fucking good. You know what I mean? I bet you don't. They. Nah, man, get the fuck out of here. Hold on, y'all. I got pissed. Give me 1 second.
Okay. Chicken feathers. Chicken feathers.
Yes.
Yay or nay, the Meta glasses?
I want to know how much they cost, because that's like spyware type of.
Yes.
And I feel like, I know they're trying to be, this is Facebook or Meta trying to get, more money with their products, but it just seems like it seems like it's costs way more than normal glasses. And I don't understand why would anyone want them unless you're in a professional journalism position to be doing that. I just don't see it. Unless you're a spy or a journalist, I don't understand why having them.
Here's what I think more of an issue I have with them is they see everything you see. They're probably not gonna say that. They hear everything that you hear, and you're not gonna curtail conversation or vision you're not gonna care about that, because the convenience is I'm listening to my music, and if I feel like taking a picture, I can just talk to the glasses. Like, there's way more that we're giving up than we're getting. And I think that's with a lot of things that we have. Phones, the phones, the iPads, like the smart TVs, these smart houses, this smart houses, like it's always something, I feel like. And I don't want to be paranoid. I don't want to sound paranoid, but I feel like you're seeing shit that I'm not consenting to you seeing. I'll be naked. I'll be doing shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm always saying something I ain't probably got no business, or things that I would not want to get out in the privacy of my home. And I feel like the house is listening.
But they are listening.
It is.
They're not listening though. Like, them things is always on. So what the hell?
No, I think that my point was while you were away.
Okay.
I think that we're giving up more than we're getting with those glasses, because they see everything you see and they hear everything you hear. And what you're not doing is accounting for what I'm saying to you as your wife, or as your spouse, or as your boss, as your homie, as your co-conspirator. I'm saying shit.
So,
as your side piece, your whatever. I'm saying shit.
So, like Batman says, I have a pair. They are awesomely scary. Yo, just imagine those glasses in the wrong people's hands. They doing shit with them. They nah, you can't be comfortable with that. I'm just saying, kind of creepy. I think that it's just too much for that, man. When do we stop? I understand AI and we're growing, and the world is growing, and it's moving. Technology is moving in a different direction, but some things is just too much, man. Them glasses, like Batman said, they dope, but man, I don't know, man.
And they run between chicken feathers. They run between $250 and $800. And Corey said the newest frames are at least $750. Yeah, nah.
They're not normal glasses. And again,
so here's the thing. Here's the catch with them. You know what I mean? I just got my glasses renewed a couple months ago, and you can get them, right? And you can get them with prescriptions put inside of them. You know what I mean? So beware. Some of these people wearing them are really not blind or don't have them. You know what I mean? To have them, some of them have their prescription in them, and they use them as, it's their prescription glasses. You know what I mean? Batman said they are actively demonic. Just saying.
Do tell. That's the world we live in now, says Lonnie. Hey, Lonnie. He said, you got to whisper.
Lonnie said, you got to whisper. But you can't even whisper, though. Let's be realistic. That shit is picking up everything that you're saying around you. They pick it up. Just like, yo, you ever notice when you be saying something like that and you be like, damn, you know, I want to get this, or I want to do this, or whatever the case may be. And then you get on your phone and jump on something, and then them ads start appearing.
Yeah.
For what you were talking about. These motherfuckers is listening all the time.
I'm understanding that. I'm understanding that. But now you providing them a visual as you're sitting next to me in the car. As I don't smoke weed, but what if I was in the car rolling up? What if I was in the car doing my little whatever I do? You know what I'm saying? What if I'm in the car speeding with no seatbelt on and you looking at me like, yeah, we passing the cup? You know what I'm saying? Who God knows? I don't do any of those things. I don't speed and I don't drink and drive. I don't do any of that. So that wouldn't catch me.
I'm a law-abiding citizen.
I'm a law-abiding, upstanding in my community.
Yep, huh? I don't do shit, bro.
Just saying.
Don't red lights. I don't do nothing.
So I think I'm a ban. Like you can't get in my car. You can't be in this house.
If you got the glasses on. I mean, that person needs to respect that and respect you for saying it. You know what I mean? It's just their opinion. You know what I mean? And for me, man, yeah, you can't have them joints on around me. At least let me know what you're doing. You got them joints on. I'm like I said, you got them joints on. I'm gonna fall back and chill. I ain't really got too much to say. I ain't got nothing to say. I'm just gonna sit back and just watch. You know, because now.
But I'm gonna be other than what I want to be right now. I'm gonna tell you, I'm a foe in about 2 or 3 months when I go to Usher Chris Brown concert. I'm going to get me a pair and I'm going to record whatever's going on, whatever they're doing down there. I'm going to be looking, just letting you know. Whatever Chris Brown decides he wants you to do, I'm going to record. Just saying. Okay. So call me what you want.
Hey, chicken fellas, I just sent you something, chicken fellas. Yo, for you people out there, before we jump into our topic of the day that we chatted about last week, before we get into that, yo, you people out here who owe unpaid child support, yeah, they sending it up a notch. United States Department announces a new federal rule revoking passports for parents who owe unpaid child support. You know what I mean? Now, if you one of them rich motherfuckers, you know what I mean? Why is it when it's starting with 100,000 or more owed, expanding to parents with 2,500 or more? So if you one of them big rich motherfuckers and you owe like you like Anthony Edwards, well, he already paid his child support, so we ain't talking about him. But other motherfuckers out there that's deadbeat, they snatching your passports, they snatching your other shit, bro. Listen, it only takes a minute to cover up. Don't have no kids with these babies. I don't have no kids and babies with these women. You know what I mean? If you don't want to pay the child support, you know what I mean? 2,500 don't take much to fall in the hole. You know what I mean? Snatching your shit, you can't travel nowhere, you can't do nothing, bro. Think about this shit before you do it, bro. Wait. They give you cheat codes when you play Madden. Oh, shit.
That's what he said.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that. Okay. All right. So, Kiki, it's time to get into the motherfucking topic that we started last week.
Okay. So, what I want to, let me paint a picture, right?
Come on.
Picture it, 2026.
Okay.
A couple weeks ago. A woman by the name of Megan Thee Stallion comes in and she's telling the world, fuck him, girl. Get your money. Fuck him and take his money. Fuck his friend too. Do this, do that. Wear slutty clothes. Be this, be that. And then the women are doing that.
Okay. Okay.
what would you put that under? What would that be under? Would that be under the music having influence? Would that be
that could be deemed as music having influence.
well?
Well, yes and no, but I guess it could be a little of both. Why?
I think it goes a little deeper. We started this last week. If you joined us last week, and we were speaking about the topic being women grooming women.
Yes.
We talk about men grooming women all the time, and then women, they're grooming these little kids. Where are you with, or where are you with the notion that women are grooming women too? Where are you with that?
I mean, I think this is a topic that hasn't been talked about. That's not talked about. You know what I mean? But it's widely talked about. Men grooming women, men grooming everybody. It's always talked about that. But there are women predators out here. There are women grooming each other, and sometimes you're being groomed without you even realizing it.
How so? Give me examples.
Huh?
You have any examples?
Like, okay, let's say for women on women, because I'm not a woman, I would be supposed to, you know what I mean? Let's say you're groomed when you're naked. You're getting groomed into being in a lesbian relationship, or whatever the case may be, you know, or young or older women grooming younger women, or grooming younger men. But we talk about women grooming women, so let's
so because there are lanes. I don't know which lane you want to attack first. Do you want to attack women grooming women for men, or women grooming women for women? Which lane you want to rock?
I'm gonna give you a prime example of a woman grooming. I'm gonna give y'all a prime example of a woman grooming another woman.
No, which is first? That's the one you want to pick first. You want to do rock paper scissors? Which one first?
It don't matter. We could do women doing women. Hold on.
Okay.
I'll give you a prime example of a movie that showcased a woman being groomed. What is it? What is his name out there? Be trouble. What is that fucking
Bernie Mac?
With Bernie Mac in it?
Players Club.
The big light skinned broad was He groomed little shorty. Was all nice to her, was sweet to her, baited her in. You know what I mean? And then when she was like, "Yo, you gonna come dance for my brother?" Yeah, you better get this money. Have a drink. Go out and get this money. And what happened, shorty? That is one case of a woman grooming another woman.
Oh, may I add one?
Sure, please, by all means.
So this is just my take, and whether it's true or not, it's up to y'all. Because I could be wrong, but when my daughter, London, my youngest daughter was growing up, there was this. She had a friend. Her friend was a little more advanced than my London. My London is honestly, she is the age that she is. She never was fast. She never was ahead of herself. She always stayed like within the pocket of her age, and the maturity was in that pocket. She wasn't rushing to be doing a lot of stuff. So she was my mommy's girl. Well, one of her little friends came along, and the little friend started telling her, "Ooh, you're pretty." And the way that she tried to groom her, she tried to have her wear the clothes that she was wearing. "You should wear this." "Oh no, my mother wouldn't have that." She said, "No, she don't gotta know. You should put this makeup on." She said, "Let me show you." And I kept thinking, who was supposed to be her target audience? And guess what? Many, many years later, Tone, that girl was gay.
And what was she trying to do at that time?
I felt like she was trying to train London.
Yes. London.
Yes. Now, if y'all see something else in that, because it can be that people just want a sidekick, or they want a little homie to do the same thing, or she might have seen something in London, or she's trying to pull London.
Yeah, but sometimes you can tell the difference, and I'm not saying that or without a question. Sometimes motherfuckers is just that sneaky, you know what I mean, and have you know what I mean, like, oh, okay, you know what I mean. They're grooming like that. That girl there was definitely grooming London. You know what I mean? I think that without a shadow of a doubt.
Do you have any of your kids in your purview? Look backward or forward. Have you ever noticed that some of their friends may have been doing that? Your girls.
I feel like but may not have been like in a sexual way, or could have been in a sexual way, but grooming them in other ways. You know what I mean? This girl has got some nasty habits and nasty shit she does. You know what I mean? You groom I see that. Okay, like with my oldest daughter, she had one of his little friends, and it kept saying, "Man, this bitch ain't right. This bitch ain't right." But the girl knew how to groom and how to talk to my daughter, and then have my daughter in the street doing some stupid shit. You know what I mean? It's possible.
I feel like too. This is another example I used to see growing up, where a bunch of my little girlfriends will be going to see a bunch of niggas, and the dude is telling them, "Bring your friends." And my friend is trying to corral a bunch of us up, one for each guy. How many dudes over there? And I wasn't into that. I was like, nah, my mama not rocking. I had a baby at 16. Like, I just was not rocking. But she was like, no, like, come with us. Like, I'm gonna pick you up or whatever. And they was fucking. When I was in high school, people used to skip school, and it was always an older dude house. It was always somebody's house that somebody had a house. And when I was living in Michigan, somebody had a house, and a dude was living there, and he had little brothers, and they would bring young girls over there. I used to watch and see that shit. What the fuck?
Crazy shit. Look, like Harold said, he was like, Harold started off and said, I said that like 3 weeks ago. High school girls grooming other girls to be gay. He said, yes. I've been through it. You know what I mean?
Huh?
He's like, we've been through it. That's what he said. I mean, you know what I mean? And they was like, yo, that shit started back when school 30 years ago. I get it. But you know what I mean? Dada was like, yo, women groom women all the time. Women groom their kids to be the freak they wish they was. Ooh. You know what I mean? To look like they wish they can look. To brag about how good their woman is, to tell their kids a man want a girl that can suck them up right. They act like they like ass and tits. Women say that to kids all day long. Then you got to go to the music, because you got the music, right? Ass grabbing, girls grabbing each other, girls' ass instead of men. It's weird as fuck. He put a whole other spin on it. Is this what is TV? Women on TV help grooming younger women?
Absolutely.
Is that
absolutely?
I mean, when you're grooming a young child's mind, I think that's a fucking issue. I think that's just me. I'm just saying it. You know what I mean? I work in the salon, and I definitely see people who live vicariously through their children. Somebody might have a banging body, somebody young who ain't had no kids yet, the mother all out of shape, and the daughter got this banging body. And he got my body. He got my body.
You buying stuff for her, and you allowing things to take place because you wasn't able to do that. Or you had a baby young, or the baby, you didn't have a life. So now you trying to give this daughter the life and not be in the way whole time. The process repeats itself.
See, it's just a nasty thing, though. You know what I mean? But this is something that's not talked about, because it's highly publicized that men groom women all the time.
Yes.
Highly publicized that men do it all the time. Men are creeps, but you know what I mean. But these ladies are nasty, because they're not even grooming women; they're grooming young. You see it all the time. Like, women can groom a young adult, a young male, especially in high school. She can groom
a young male.
Yeah, a teenager. You ever see these stories with the high school kids? These older women fucking these high school kids. It's already a proven fact. It's already a proven fact that a woman's mind is more developed than a man at a young age. Men's mind don't develop, you know what I mean, until as they start to get older. But women is more developed off the rip. Proven fact, right? So you females know what you're doing. You know what I mean? You know how to manipulate the situation.
So they playing on what? The fact that you didn't have a daddy, the fact that you like booty, or the fact that you stupid? Which one are we playing on?
Are you young? But a woman, okay, A woman knows another woman. She knows she's not going to be very direct with it. She's going to play subtle. These women will play subtle. You know what I mean? Like Harold said, some of these women today are aggressive. They just straight up aggressive. Back in the days, he's like, back in the days, we knew who was gay and was private about their shit. Okay? Mm-hmm. Today, they're a little aggressive, but these women know how to talk to you. A woman knows exactly what to say to you to get in your mind. You're more likely to open up to another woman than you are a man. Because you can relate. They know how to attack you at an emotional point. And emotionally, they know how to attack you. They know how to get you to open up and get you to talk. And the whole time, they scheming. They scheming. Just saying.
So why the daddies?
That said, little ditties. How are they any different than Diddy?
So why the fathers are not preparing the sons for that? Because, and you better answer the question right. Why the fathers are not preparing the sons for stuff like that?
Okay, so first off, I can't speak for every man, right?
For sure.
But for one, if you're not an active role in your child's life and having active conversations with them, I'm not talking about as a fucking friend. You're talking to them as a parent, giving them to them real. And they should be able to come to you and talk to you, you know what I mean, and confide in you and not be afraid to approach you and talk to you. You know what I mean? My son, you know what I mean? The nigga likes the ladies. Okay. But me and him had conversations about that. You know what I mean? There's certain shit that's is inappropriate. You know what I mean? An older woman come and talk to him, he's like, nah, I'm good. Because there's no difference. That's like you could be raped. You know what I mean? By an older woman. You know, and having these conversations with him, being an active part of his life and letting him and showing him some of that shit ain't right way. You know what I mean? Everything ain't for chill on some shit. But you know, I feel like you got to be a part of that conversation.
I feel like, okay, so let's go back to Good Times, right? There was an episode of Good Times where this old lady was trying to mess with JJ. JJ was fucking with the old lady hard body, right? Nobody wanted him to mess with her. However, the only person that really expressed dissatisfaction was the mom. Because the men usually be like, yeah, son, yeah, tell that, blah, blah. That's why I'm wondering, I don't know.
But you do have men out there that will look and be like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, my nigga, he fucking an older bro. Nigga, what's wrong with you?
Living vicariously through them.
That's crazy. That's nasty work. Why would you put your child through that type of damage and condoning that type of behavior? You know what I mean? You're in turn grooming them to be something else as they get older.
One of my clients was 18 and a 45-year-old was pregnant by him.
Whoa.
Yes.
Let me get that right. You said one of your clients was 18.
And he was pregnant he got a 45-year-old pregnant.
First off, what is a 45-year-old woman having to do with an 18-year-old man? The conversation is not there. The conversation is definitely not there. So what is it? Because you want a young nigga? Oh, that's trifling and irresponsible on so many levels. And that bitch should have just went to jail. He should have went to jail. She should have went to jail.
Hear my song?
I'm just saying.
Big back.
I mean, you 45.
He 18.
Nah, bro. Nah. There's no difference for me. There's no difference. If I don't want my daughter out there doing that, I damn sure don't want my son out there doing it. I can't be a hypocrite, congratulate one and frown on the other. You sound really stupid when you do that shit. You got to be evil across the board. It's like, nah, man, that shit ain't cool at all, bro. Like, what the fuck you got to do? How does that even happen?
How does that happen? Somebody is spending a lot of time, and that teacher stuff is real. They said the fathers are locked up, pushed out their kids' life because of money from the mother, etc. Mothers are trying to shelter their kids because they don't like the father anymore. Hold on, it messed up. They don't like the father anymore and don't want the traits to be passed down. Hold on. Okay, most men I know get active, but definitely don't allow their kids to act like them. It's just it's,
I don't want my kid. I was a whole douchebag. I don't want my son doing the douchebag shit I got. I'm trying to raise them to be different. I don't want them to make the same mistakes I made. You know what I mean? I've always been adamant about that. I don't want them to make the same mistakes I made. I made those mistakes so you don't have to. Simple as that. So you don't have to. You know? But if you're not an active part of life, but like you said, some fathers are locked up. You know what I mean? Some it depends on the situation. You know, a woman cannot raise a man. We've talked about this on the show before, time and time again. Iron sharpens iron. You need a man around to help raise that young man.
We say things so much, right? Yet the world that we live in, we're a convenient world. I want to make things convenient. I want you to be able to live your life. I want to be able to live mine. I really don't like, I'm not about to peek in your life and checking your computer and look at your phone and limit your access because I'm busy. I'm on my phone too. Like we such a convenient world. Like we just allow people to make their own decisions where the knowledge or the wisdom part is absent. It's like it's probably cool, like if you can get somebody older to believe, because it's a collar popper for the young person to feel like I got somebody interested in me, and let me say this because it's 1 out of a million that everybody is not immature that's underage, everybody is not mature that's overaged. So sometimes you might find somebody that's extraordinary. That's different, a little different, and their maturity level is a little something. However, 18 is ridiculous. 18 is ridiculous.
That's crazy work. 18 is nasty work. You know?
Batman said, I didn't complain about my older woman when I was younger, when he was a teenager. You see? It takes you to tell the story. It takes you to tell the story later on. Like when you find out somebody's married, it's like, oh, well, how many years older are you? And that's the reason why Diana Ross ain't fucking with this movie. Let's go there. Because you don't want those things to start coming up. And it'd be all fine and well because I think celebrities got a little easier than we have it. They kind of did. Sure. They kind of did, but they don't anymore. But they kind of did because you look at Madonna with her 20-year-old, she 80, got a 20-year-old boyfriend. You know, it's just that's money and access, right?
That was acceptable back then, though. I mean, you as the time was back then, you would hear about it all the time on the news that Madonna got a 20-year-old. What the fuck? This bitch was like 40-some years old, and nobody frowned upon that behavior.
No, because that was what everybody did. You look at Jennifer Lopez. Let's go there. Let's go to Beyonce. Let's go to all these motherfuckers for real before they became someone. And then everybody went up a few centuries, came back down, but no one said anything. So I'm saying like now I feel like even the males, I mean, where it comes to the men, people are allowing it to happen because it's convenient. Like I'm letting my son do him. I'm gonna let my son do him. Where's the harm in a woman raping a man, Tone? Where's the harm?
But there is harm in that.
Where's the harm, Tone?
Huh?
Where's the harm?
The same mental issues that you know what I mean, not all men, but some men will have the same mental issues that a woman has.
Like what? Name some.
And can be scorned.
Name some.
It's hard for me to name. I don't know. I'll give you a prime example. Who in here watches Chicago Fire? I mean, Chicago Med.
I watch all of them. PD, Fire. Med,
right?
Yes.
So the young doctor that was a TV actor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was he not being raped as a young man?
Yes.
And mentally, look what it has done to him. Furthermore, they put a spin on the shit, right? If you didn't notice, like last week's show, they put a spin on the shit where his father was like, yeah, I knew, but I thought you was all right with that.
See?
And the son went off and was like, I was just a kid. You were supposed to protect me from that shit. How do you know that shit's going on and not do nothing about it?
Mm-hmm.
But the father was like, hey, that's kind of cool. Go ahead, yeah, can I get you? Nah, nigga, that ain't cool. That ain't cool. But
Okay.
you do have men out here that will teach their son, nigga, it's okay. And congratulate, you got an older piece of ass, and make it seem like it's cool for them to do. It's not cool, bro. Shit.
Especially, Tone, when the world looks at this as what the world looks at this. We take this, and whatever you scroll upon, you find to be acceptable. Like if you look at, hold on, let's go back to when Instagram was pumping Juvenile song, Big Booty Bitch. In that song, you talk about you want to get with an old nigga, and old niggas got money and they got stability and security. So the young people who listen to this song and listen to T.I. and listen to these people who are celebrating the fact that they're older and they got they're established and they got money. That's what women are looking for.
So
it's popular and contagious.
Hold on.
Okay, Day said the internet definitely helps with the young old relationships too. Okay, a lot of women once again be depressed and have a type. They don't see age, they see pleasure. I was used when I went to Potomac State College, Black Planet. I had 2 white women over 40 that paid me when I visited, and then one snorted coke off my belly. Wow. Now that I look back, I did some wild stuff for grown women. Yeah.
So Batman said, look at what Batman said. I had to laugh at him, but he was like, older women turn me and Tone out. Taught us a thing or two.
And Corey said, how did that woman rape that man? Pause.
Huh?
He asked, how does the woman rape that man? What man? What are you talking about?
It's okay. So are we talking about young individuals? What are we discussing here?
Mm-hmm. And he also said, kids being kids, they already think they're not going to make the same mistakes we did. They think they're better than us now. So would you share with the son if it were we'll speak hypothetically, should you share with your son if that happened, that because it happened to you and Batman, should you share with your sons, hey, women can really fuck you and you don't want to fuck them, or you don't want to be fucked?
Okay, so I was more like that. I'm saying with Batman. When we was younger and an older woman came and started doing some things and turning us out. I mean, furthermore, at that time, but okay, so in that time in my life, my stepdad was my dad.
Mm-hmm.
Life, but we didn't have that type of relationship until I got older, where we could talk about shit like that, or we talked about shit like that. You know what I mean? I remember I left home at a very young age, so I was on my own. So I was on my own. You know what I mean? So the experiences that I went through them alone. You know what I mean? It was just me by myself going through this shit. It wasn't nobody. I had nobody to talk to. It wasn't until I've gone out earlier, later on in life, yeah, that's some fucked up shit to do. You know what I mean? But at that time, the young me was like, nigga, bitch, do that shit again. I like that shit. You know what I mean? Just happens. It happens. But I think if you don't have that role model in your life and somebody that you can talk to, you know what I mean, and explain what's going on, you'll be like, yeah. If my son came to me now, it's like, yo, dad, this older chick, yada, yada, yada. How old is the chick? You know what I mean? And this chick is like 40-something. Like, what the fuck? Wait a minute. You know, let me meet this bro. Because I'm gonna go ham on her. Like, what the fuck you want with my son for? The nigga motherfucker, my son is fucking 19. What do you want with him for? You know what I mean? What do you have in common? What does a 45-year-old have in common with an 18-year-old and 19? I'll wait.
Okay.
Okay. I have a issue raising my hand here.
Okay, come on, chicken feathers.
It was
your son.
Okay. It was.
If the individual in question, male or female, is an adult, in legal terms, an adult, Why as a parent you have an issue with it?
Okay, so okay. I as a parent, that's my fucking child for one. And
Okay.
that's still a child. I don't give a fuck what the law says. You're still, you can be like, I'm 18 or I'm 19. I'm an adult. Bullshit, motherfucker. You're still a fucking teenager. You know what I mean? Because
Okay,
at the end of the day, it says teen.
I understand. If they were under your roof, I get it. But let's say this in this scenario, if your 18, 19-year-old son was in college that met this 45-year-old teacher, it's not under your roof. It's not under your supervision. These are two legal adults having a legal relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the issue here?
I
understand it was 17. I understand it was 16.
How do you not see
18
that?
or 19 in college? Please explain that to me.
They're still a child. They're not
No,
developed.
they're not. If they're under a roof, I would understand. I'm saying if they were in college.
It's still the same fucking thing because I'm paying their way for college. They're still relying on mommy and daddy. You know what I mean? Just because they're in college does not make them an adult yet to make those type of decisions. You're fucking 45, and at that point, you are a grown adult. You know what you're doing, and you're a fucking predator. That's disgustingly nasty. It's a predator. You're preying on you're preying on a college kid that doesn't know his ass from his elbow yet, or her ass from her elbow yet. Those at that age, they're still you can still manipulate them because they don't know, especially a boy. He gonna think with his dick.
All right, understandable. Mentally, I understand that aspect because I never understood how Charlie Kirk keeps going to college. But in this aspect, it's a relationship. Mind you, yeah, hormones, lust, I get all that. But really, it's like, is it fully your concern as a parent for dealing with, dealing in this relationship? What is the difference between if your 18-year-old son was, having issues with, an 18-year-old girlfriend?
If my
what's the difference?
18-year-old son is dealing with an 18-year-old girl, they're both the same fucking age. You know what I mean? And they're trying to figure shit out. You know what I mean?
Okay, so again, in this scenario, what's the difference here?
You're fucking 45,
and she's trying to figure herself out too.
You're 45. You've already figured your shit out. You already know what you're doing. Why? If you're that grown, why are you preying on kids in college?
Are they?
And
really
that shows me there's some more deeper.
Again, we don't know. Are you really preying on, or this? Again, we don't. I never understood the simple fact of if the teacher preying on high school, because that I never understand. That is a mental thing, and that is a whole nother scenario. In this aspect, I'm talking college age kids, 18 to 22, or 23,
and they teacher.
Okay, dealing with a teacher, mind you. Is like you're in adult situations, adult scenarios. Please explain that to me, and why the fact that you are upset. The fact, mind you, that whole scenario with Vanessa back in the Cosby day where he introduced the boyfriend on a garbage can lid. I get that. If that is the scenario where you're upset, I would understand. But if this aspect where it's like they met, somehow they have some chemistry, they like each other, they like to do things together, whatever, is that really praying? Is it just something that just happened?
It's not something that just happened.
How would you know?
Okay.
How old were you, Tone? How old were you?
When it happened to me?
When something happened, yes.
I was under 21. I was, you know what I mean? I was about 20. I was about 19.
How old was the shorty?
She was older. That's all I'm saying. She was older.
How old was the shorty?
She was older. You know what I mean? At least by a dub. At least have me by a dub.
Need depends. Is that it?
Have me by a dub.
So does your response yielded from that, or where's your response coming from? Because he's stating that this is a college kid between 18 and 22.
Okay.
and
you're 40
someone older, we're just gonna say older, like you said,
you're
like my dub.
You got a motherfucker by 20 years. That's grooming. I was
How is
groomed.
that grooming?
I was groomed as a young nigga. I was groomed. I just said it. Me and Batman both were talking about it. We were groomed. We were taught shit. We were taught shit at a younger age.
Okay.
It wasn't because this woman was in love with me and wanted to know me and the shit I like. No, this woman wanted to fuck me.
Okay. How's that grooming? Grooming you to be a better lover? Is that the problem?
It's not being a better lover, dude.
What's the problem here?
Dude, that's sick.
How is that sick? If you're an adult, in legal terms.
I get tired of hearing that. And so at that case, at 19, you're still a fucking teenager. I don't give a fuck. I keep hearing that terminology be thrown around here like I'm an adult. But when it's time to make adult decisions and shit like that, who do you run to at that age? Mommy and daddy, help me out. Mommy and daddy, help me out. You're not a fucking adult yet. And like somebody said earlier, like Donna said earlier, you're still on my fucking insurance till you're 26. God damn it.
Okay. True. Again, that's legal. But again, if you're looking for some advice, where again you're a new adult trying to get some adult advice, who you go to? Of course, talk to the nearest adult.
For sure.
Bruh.
So
Tone, I'm sorry, chicken feathers. So grooming, and I feel like you were taken advantage of. I feel like you would play with, because did the person teach you these things so that you can continuously do this thing to her, or was it a one-off?
No, she taught me shit, and then my stupid ass took it and started doing it to women my age and fucking their head up. I started doing shit that was taught to me. You know what I mean? I didn't give a fuck about fucking with older women after that, because nah, nigga, what you just taught me, I turned around and did it to a broad my age and blew her mind. And I was like, ha. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's fucked up.
So did she groom you or taught you?
She grew me. She did both.
I think you
did both. When I say grooming, because she was around for a little while. This wasn't a one and done type thing. She was around for a little while. You know what I mean? And when I say grooming me, she would make sure that I had shit I need. You know what I mean? Money in my pocket. You know what I mean? Fresh clothes, the newest shit out there. I whatever I wanted, I had.
Shit.
That's grooming. That's grooming.
I don't. Okay, but if it's okay. Grooming to be what? That because there has to be an end game with when you're trying to quote unquote groom somebody.
Okay.
So what's the end game here?
The end game was sex. Was a sexual thing. It was
okay.
A sexual thing. There's no difference. There's no difference than a fucking predator trying to groom a young child or trying to rape a young child. How is that any different? How is that any different? No. How is it any different when you have these predators that are going after young children? And so what you're telling me is a predator that's 30 years old and he wants to deal with somebody 13, 14. What does it matter? Is what you're saying.
No, he's not saying that, because he was very specific.
No, I never said that.
He was very specific about age. He was very specific. Very specific.
How is it any different? You're just moving the timeline a little bit further. It's the same age
because there is a difference to where, again, of all the stories we hear about the teacher and student scenarios, we've heard where the teacher is dealing with a high school student, okay, or even middle school, what we've been hearing lately,
okay,
or junior high, depending on wherever you are in America. That is a problem. That's predatorial. That's where I feel is like there's something mentally wrong with that adult, because it's like you can't find anybody your own age. I don't understand it and all that stuff. These are still kids. I get that.
The fuck?
Hold on. When you go to an adult setting, i.e. college, that's an adult setting. That is a different scenario, different lifestyle, different mentality. So pretty much it's like everything changes when you go to college.
Okay.
Am I wrong?
You're okay. we're talking about the same shit, I see, in a way. You know what I mean? Because some of these kids go to college and they're still not grown adults yet.
Of course
They're
not.
still fucking juvenile mind, and they can be manipulated into these motherfucking situations with an older person. An older person, if you're older, right? And let's take for instance, because we know Kiki is 35, right? You know what I mean? Kiki is a hot 35, right? Like that. Right, and Kiki's right age of 35.
Yeah.
Right. Kiki decides that she's going to start hanging out with a college kid that's just 18, 19. Right, with her sole intentions of humping him in the Cowboy Stadium on the Star, like she would do Chris Brown. Right,
raw on the 50 yards. Yeah, on the Star, raw.
Is that okay? Because by law, legally, he's an adult. Because he's in college, he's an adult. But Kiki, at the grown age of 35, is a mature 35.
Right.
Why is she back hanging out? What does she have in common with a college student?
You could argue that. Ethics and morale. Go ahead. Sorry.
You pretty much just said it. They're at a Chris Brown concert. They're hanging out at a Chris Brown concert.
That's not what I said.
Right there is an instant connection of why they're mutually liking each other. They have their case. Hey, we like Chris Brown. We like us.
Okay. That's a person preying on somebody younger and using that to their advantage. You know what I mean? I didn't say nothing about Chris Brown. I said Kiki wants to sleep with a motherfucker, like Chris Brown on the 50 fucking yard field of Dallas Stadium. That's what I was saying on that. But Kiki, as a grown woman of 35, what does she have in common? Why is she hanging out with college students all of a sudden? Why is she approaching a college student? That's somebody that's 18, that's fresh out of fucking high school.
Okay.
What do you have in common with that person?
Don't move the goalposts. Don't move the goalposts.
I said 35.
Yeah, and we were at 19. Why we don't
19, 18? What is the difference? What is the difference between a 19-year-old and an 18-year-old? Please help me understand.
A year, but
legality.
Huh?
Legality. If we being honest, legality, because no one's weighing. Hear me out. Mm-hmm. No one, and I'm not disagreeing or agreeing. I'm arguing a point. Legality. No one is weighing. The two people involved are not weighing maturity, because as is, it must be enough for me. I must be good with it. You must be good with it. You must be good with my AARP. You must be good with my whatever I got going on over here. Who's arguing that besides another adult onlooker?
So Harold made a very well point. If that's the case, is Kiki having a midlife crisis? Because what would your conversation be like with a motherfucker that still wants to watch SpongeBob SquarePants? What would your conversation be with somebody young like that?
Well, allow me to argue my point, because at this point I'm arguing a point now, right?
Please.
And I'm not condoning or not. I gotta say that for motherfuckers on here.
I got you.
There are people, his scenario, there are some women who have gone through the mill with an older man or a person at their age, or a person has grown up, or they didn't quite grow up as fast or in line with their age or in keeping with what society standards say you should grow up as, right? Mm-hmm. And you come across this one person who just brings out the youth in you, he brings out whatever, and y'all align. I'm not saying he dumb, I'm not saying you smart. Maybe you both. Maybe he's in college at 19 and this Bama brains is crazy. And it aligns because there are really a lot of men out here who got crazy brains. And that right there is your spark.
What do you mean crazy brains?
I'm talking about intellectual, articulate. I'm talking about like just know some shit. Know some shit. Know what you know. And it already awakens something and intrigues you in a way where, you know what? I could go have coffee with this motherfucker. Just so happened he got a 10-inch dick. Just so happened.
What happens? Is it more likely because he has a 10-inch dick that you find yourself more in common with he's talking about?
No, I wouldn't know about it if I didn't have coffee. If he didn't intrigue my brain, if he didn't awaken those things that are dormant because goofy motherfuckers my age.
Okay.
Just saying.
I understand some people that they say have old souls. You know what I mean? Old souls. What is he? What? So that just told me, because he can relate to you, that just shows me that your mentality is not. You're not fully developed in your growth yet. If you can relate in conversations with a motherfucker that's 18, 19, that leads me to question you now as an adult. Like, what the fuck you really got going on? You don't get out much, do you? You don't socialize much, do you? You know what I mean? Because your conversations and the way y'all think and the way y'all move at that particular time in your life is totally different. It's totally different. I get it. You may find something if the nigga's reading the same book as you. Just so happens this nigga's reading the book for school and it's a book you're reading. Y'all happen to see each other. Maybe that is your conversation because you're reading the same book. But your likes, your dislikes, they're not going to be the same because at Kiki's grand age of 35, right, is not the same Kiki that was 19. Her views are different. The way she sees things, the way she moves, everything about her is completely different. There's nobody on here that can say, when they look back at themselves, at their 18, 19-year-old self, and you look at your adult self now, you haven't changed. Views and things, stuff hasn't changed. I know mine have. I look back at myself now. When I look back at myself at 19, I'm like, damn, nigga, I wish I could just talk to you, bro. I see shit differently now. I see shit like, damn, man. But back then, it didn't make no sense. I don't want to hear that shit. I was on some other shit. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you a personal question. So when you ended up with this girl who was a dub older than you, what was the circle? What was the circumstance that y'all even ended up in the same spot? I want to ask Batman that. I want to ask Harold that. I want to ask Zoe that. What's the circumstances that will put you?
You know, we all know that I grew up in New York, and so in New York, I always had this shit at a young age. So at a young age, you know what I mean? I knew spots where I could go to, and nobody would question me. Fresh out the penitentiary. So you know I got the glow. And I slide up in a motherfucking bar with a couple homies, and I'm moving differently because, you know what I mean? I'm fresh out, so my mentality is different. I'm sitting back and I'm just watching everybody. I ain't in the floor, and this female, she slid up and she was like, yo, what you drinking? It's real slick shit. Yeah. And then we start having a conversation. After a few drinks and being locked up for a while, got me. You know what I mean? And it didn't take much. Took me back and got me. You know what I mean? And that was it.
How old were you?
19. I was 19.
Okay.
So my 19. So if I can go back now and talk to my 19-year-old self, man, nigga, don't fall for that shit.
Okay. Okay. Let me get my. Can I stir the pot a little bit? So I'm assuming that whatever activity you did at 19 to get you into a penitentiary, because it's not Boys Village, it's not juvenile hall. Let me finish. Yes. So those adult activities led you into a place where you were around adults. Now, so I'm asking you this once again, not for me, for the sake of argument, right? If whatever activity you did, they deemed you as an adult, why at 19 are you now a child?
Okay. I was in the streets doing what I had to do. You know what I mean? Support my way of life. You know what I mean? I got incarcerated, you know what I mean? At this age, right? When I got incarcerated at this age, I was with adolescents. Other kids my age that did shit. I happened to be there, and as you get older, you phase out. You cannot have when you turn 18, they move you over to the men's prison. You're gonna go with the adults. You don't have a fucking choice in the matter. You don't have a fucking choice. You know what I mean? You can argue the fact, I'm still 9, I'm only 18. No, in the state side, they say you're an adult. So what they do is they move you over to the adult penitentiary side.
Mm-hmm.
You need to either grow the fuck up or get fucked up. That's all. And so now when I come out of jail, I came out on the adult side, not because my crime was still my crime, but I went to jail as an adolescent and got moved to an adult. That's how I got out. But at that time I get out, I'm still young. I don't know shit. I'm still thinking about running. I'm getting out of jail thinking about my next scheme that I'm gonna do to get some bread. You understand what I'm saying? I still had stinking thinking at that age.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I still wanted to be in the street. You know what I mean? So I took advantage of it. And especially a nigga that just came out of jail. Got me fucked up, bro. After a couple drinks, shit.
So Spider said, when I was in the service at 20, I was working with women that were 40 that used me. They said blackplanet.com, Legend Nightclub, All Age Go-Go's, and the Unifest. Harold says, I was experimenting, Kiki. I was finding out what I liked. My appearance changed and I was feeling myself. I was living life. Any women on here willing to admit that they've, or any men on here willing to admit that they've groomed or were groomed by women?
I mean, so Batman said it earlier. Batman said it earlier. It wasn't groomed. When we were younger, older women took advantage of us. They took advantage of us. You know what I mean?
I asked that very early. You maintained it was grooming. I asked, like, was it? Is it
not? Is it not?
I don't think it's grooming.
To me, it's a difference.
Yeah, there's it.
If you stay persistent at something, right, and you're persistent at something, you know what I mean, and your target is you're preparing somebody for something. Is that not grooming? Like you're preparing them for this.
If that girl in the bar, because according to you and how I received your story, you went in there with some homies, you got drunk and you fucked this chick. To me, that was a one-off. That was taken advantage of. I asked you. To answer your question, two things. I think both things can be taken advantage of, but only one thing can be grooming. I feel like if I'm grooming you to do things to me. I'm preparing you for me. But if it's a one-off, I used you like George said, or I took advantage of you.
But the crazy thing, Kiki, it didn't turn out to be a one-off. This female started coming around, you know what I mean? And she would come around, scoop me up, take me shopping, get me shit I need, da da da. You know what I mean?
Because you had already fucked by then. Maybe you was good. You had just got out of jail. That back probably was backing. Motherfucking, you was thrusting your hips and what the fuck y'all say? Your abs was.
Oh.
You don't give yourself enough credit, Mr. Tone.
I was a young motherfucker. Yeah, stupid, bro. You know what I mean? Now, as Harold says, we took advantage too.
Come on, Harold.
Now, I'm not even going to argue with that. Day-Day, I'm not even lying. Yo, listen, we took advantage too. I took the knowledge that was bestowed upon me and used it in my benefit. So I turned around and became the groomer.
Present day?
Present day?
Present day or then? Just take time to think about that.
Then I don't need.
Okay.
I don't. Ain't no grooming now. No, nigga, hold fast. Pause. Hell no. I'm good. You don't need them problems. You know what I mean? Them young ones, they don't know how to act. They don't know how to act. You can't do shit to these young ones because they lose their fucking mind as soon as you do that.
So what's considered young? Because young is just younger than us. You know what I'm saying? Young is just younger than you. What
will be your cutoff age, Kiki? Because you're at the grown age of 35. What is your cutoff age, Kiki?
At least 25. You got to be grown. If I'm 35, at least 25. I'll fuck around. I fuck around.
That's too young for me. I can't because
If-
your mind ain't there. Your mind ain't as a 25-year-old is not capable to deal with the shit I'm laying down and how I'm gonna move and the things I'm gonna do. And you're gonna fucking act and you're gonna act bonkers. You know
So
what I mean?
how far back would you go, Tone? I understand that you're the ripe old age of what's the name?
I'm a ripe old age.
So how far would you go back?
30, 32, 32-ish. Nothing, anything over that. And as I get older every year, the number gets pushed back a year. It goes back. It goes up.
So you're in the summer youth program too. See?
No, I gotta go 30 some odd.
That's the summer youth program, Tone. That's a dub back, baby. Yes, that's a dub.
Yo, I'm just saying. The youngest that would be the youngest I go. You know what I mean? I prefer like now. Like here's the thing. When I look at these young girls, I'm like, yeah, you bad and everything. But some of these women our age and a little bit older, man, they ferocious, bro. These women ain't aging fucked up. They, you know what I mean? They took care of themselves. They look, man. Listen, women our age is where it's at. It's where it's at. Young women are fun. I ain't gonna get you wrong. It's cool. Yeah, we can get down. I can kick it with you. Depending on your mentality, I can kick it with you. But women my age and older, listen. So I was outside the other day. I was over at my boy's house working, and the fucking lady pulled up, and I said, "Good God, that's an old tall drink of motherfucking water." She had to be in her 50s, but she was a baddie. She was an all-out baddie, and I was just like, "Yo," we both looked and was like, "Yeah, that's a bad motherfucker." Older women, it's where it's
Hardy are. Hardy are.
Women that are age are looking good. Yo, I seen a woman that was like 60.
Shut up, Day. He called me a cougar. Shut up.
Wow. And Kiki be on the prowl.
No, these little boys won't leave me alone. These little, oh my goodness.
Kiki.
Listen, I told the girl at my job, she was like, Kiki, if Chris Brown was right here, and she said the security guard, the security guard mature with the gray beard, I was like, this is breezy for me.
You better
I don't want your balls in the toilet, Tom. I just don't want your balls in the toilet.
Parents, I'm telling you, if you have a 19-year-old child, Kiki is on the prowl at the college.
No.
You said 25.
No, you said at 35. I'm like that. I'm telling you at 35. No.
35.
The lady asked me.
At the prowl.
The lady asked me, the old security guard with the gray beard, and he got a little eagle's nest up here, but he's strong. And then Chris Brown, for sure. I don't even look this dude way. Like I'm just not gonna look. It's not looking.
You want that back to be.
If I'm gonna get something, I'm gonna need it to be right. I just don't want you to. I don't want to.
So is it fair to say, well, we don't want your titties hanging to your fucking kneecaps?
That's why I'm glad. I don't have any. I'm so grateful my boobs are small. I'm so grateful.
I mean, we don't want to see all the cellulite in the ass. We want it firm and tight. Is that fair to say?
No, I heard men like cellulite. When you got babies and shit, if you don't like it, that's fine with me.
I'm just saying. You know, I'm not going to disagree. I'm not going to say I don't like it.
I work hard as shit.
Nigga.
I work hard as shit not to have 2 stomachs and 4 chins. Like trust me when I tell you, I'm a sacrificial lamb over here to make sure that my titties don't hang. I just wish that men would work harder at their balls being in the toilet. Like, why you just can't do something different? Why your nuts in the toilet? Why you got so much skin?
Nigga Harold said you're 70 years old with a 30-year-old body, BBL body, and a raisin face. Nigga, can you even argue that though? Can you even argue that? I mean, like, are we seeing that?
Yes.
Are we seeing that at events like Bike Week?
I gotta pay more attention. So
hold on. At Bike Week, you still have a younger crowd. It's always going to be always going to warrant a younger crowd. We used to be that younger crowd. We are now that middle-aged crowd, right? Nigga, I've seen some of these. I got a friend on my Facebook page that's like almost 70, like he said, and got a body. But the
I be seeing my friends. I be seeing my little family motivating in Myrtle Beach, Tone.
Huh?
Hey, CeeLo. I said I be seeing my little friends in Myrtle Beach. The back of the bikes be full of little trinkets, little.
Hey,
little,
little
Suvies. Just saying.
Yo, I mean, I'm not knocking these niggas just want to do it. You know what I mean? I'm not knocking. You want to have a little young something, little ratchets on the joint. You know what I mean? Hey.
Eric Blackwell tomorrow. He don't mind the black eye from the boobies. Okay, Zoe said I was just fucking a lot of older women in my younger days, and I love it. They pay for my Xbox games. They got me New Balances and Nike boots.
I mean, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? When you out here and you do, yo, like so here's a prime example. My youngest daughter, Kayla asked me, she was like, Can I go to bike week? Fuck no. She has a thing with young bikers. Right? She wants to find a young biker, and I'm like, fuck no. No.
I understand.
No, I don't know. I'm not trying to understand. I'm not even trying to fucking hear that. That's a hell no. Like, nah, nigga. You know what I mean? I'm fucked up like that. I did fucked up shit. They will not be fucked up shit done to my daughter. I'm sorry. That happened. Hell no, nigga. We doing that.
That's some weird shit.
You're not doing no fuck. Nah, you can't go to none of that shit. You know what I mean? Well, some of your older biker buddies have sons that are my age. I don't give a fuck. Hell no. No.
Oh, Tone.
Man, I'm being said, nah, hell no, Tone, nothing.
You don't want them to run.
And my daughter. No.
It's different, right?
No. When it comes to my daughters,
it's different, right?
When it comes to my daughters, no.
It's different, right?
Just like, okay, here's a prime example. Ariana was a little bit younger. And I took her and Kayla, and we was out in DC. I think it was the shit that Slow Mo do. And I had them out there with me. But Ariana had a grown ass woman body, younger, right? And niggas is looking, and I'm like, yo, watch yourself. Watch your fucking self. She's just a kid. And it's my kid. You know what I mean? I was just talking to her mama about that. I said, why you had to give her that goddamn body for? Why the fuck you had to give her that damn body for?
It's different, ain't it?
Yeah, it is. It's my kid, man. It's my kid. Most fathers here, there's not one fucking father on here is gonna be like, yeah, go ahead, run. Yeah, I can go ahead and give my daughter. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, no.
But we know they're running. They're getting with your daughter. We know.
You can try, and you better never let me find out. We're gonna have a motherfucking problem. You know what I mean? That's okay. A spike 2x4 upside your motherfucking dome. No. You know what I mean? That'd be like a bike niggas trying to run and get at London.
Mm-hmm.
You all right with that? Them bike niggas. It's dirty big bike niggas. You want them to get at London?
I prepare London for the response because I can't control who tries to talk to her. I can't control that. I just prepare her, and that's why I had her around to kind of see. I definitely reared and raised my daughter. I definitely had these conversations with her. So the choice that she made, and thank God that the man that she chose ain't none of that. But it's on her. Like it's the same thing. It's on me and it's on you. Like the response that we can be accountable for is our own. You can't stop somebody from trying to fuck. Like you can't. Like somebody got about these niggas' eyes is like this. Oh my God, you can see it all day. Watch Instagram. Be on Instagram all day. People say this shit in the comments. They say this shit to strangers. Oh, let me just eat your. Let me just suck. Let me just fuck. All this.
But what happens when a woman is doing that to a London?
There is a thing too.
That's a thing.
And that's why I explained to you. Someone tried.
Did you equip London for that? I know you equipped her for the response and how men would approach her, right? But did you in turn also equip her for how a woman would approach her?
Absolutely, because London was in that middle group where her sixth grade friends were gay. She's talking about gay at sixth grade. I'm like, what? So that's the conversation. My friend is gay. And then Brittany went to an all-girls school for 2 semesters. We talked about that. Okay. London had the girl I'm telling you about that was trying to talk to London and Brittany was gay. Now she's married to a man with kids. Like we had those conversations because I even told the little girl when she came over there, I said, check this out. I said, you wouldn't be trying to turn one of my kids out, would you? She said, oh, Miss Grant, oh.
But she was.
And I said to them, this is why that response is why London and Brittany may not spend the night at your house. No. She was trying to get London to come over. And I'm not saying it's going to be a little rock, paper, scissors happening over there, but I don't know. I wasn't there. So, no, they can't come.
I feel like when they're young like that, like you stated in the 6th grade, and she had 6, they're confused. They don't know what the fuck they want. They're only acting what they see on TV or what they hear adults talking about. I don't think that's exactly who they are. Now, I'm not saying, don't attack me, that some children don't know at that age that they are gay. Not saying that. I'm saying majority, a lot of them aren't gay. And they're just experimenting, or they don't know, they heard about it, they want to try it. They think it's cool because they see somebody doing it. And they think it's cool. You know what I mean? Prime example, like you said, at that age, the girl was gay, but now she's married with kids. And has a husband and everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Those things, it did shock me when London came home and in 6th grade talking about her friend was gay. Because I was like, you got gay kids in your class? She's like, yeah, my friends. And that wasn't a thing for me. I did not know that the dude was gay in my high school until I got to high school. I was like, oh, because he let go a little bit. You know, he could always think things, but the world knew as we got in high school. And it was one of those things where, of course, he was still dressed in boy clothes. He really, I guess, he let loose around whoever he let loose in. But I mean, you know, the tonation and the extremities and the flamboyance, like he didn't give that. So I was very shocked when London was telling me that these 6th graders was exhibiting those behaviors. And I was like, huh? So let's talk. Because this is what the world is. This is what it is. This is, you're going to run across these people. And I asked them, do you like women? And she says, no. I said, how do you know? She said, I don't. I said, ask me the same question. She said, do you like women? I said, no. She said, why? I said, because I'm not attracted to them. I don't find any of them attractive. I don't, when I think of songs, it's not a woman. You know what I'm saying? When I think of fur, warm and fuzzy, I don't think of women. I think of a man. Like the man is the first thing I look at. And she says, well, me too. I said, okay, both of them. I didn't want the streets to tell me. I wanted to be the first one to know.
Exactly. All right, y'all. This has been another fine fucking Monday.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I think this is a good conversation. I mean, I would like to have like a open town hall session. Type of topic. So I kind of miss the fact that the callers can call in and interact with us. I miss that because I like reading their comments and what they have to say, but hearing it from them sometimes is so much fucking better.
It is.
And engaging. And I kind of miss that, you know what I mean? So let's see if somewhere along the line we could ever get back to that. You know what I mean? To get you guys in, because a lot of y'all people, y'all comments, man. I kind of miss having the live sessions where we used to do live sessions, having people there live and go through the audience and talking to people, because their perspective is different. And a lot of people watch but don't comment. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? But if you give them the choice to call in, yeah, cool. I mean, I just missed that. But I appreciate you got people for chiming in, giving us all your opinions, all your views. And we respect that, man. We'll be back with next week. I don't know what the hell else we got. Let me go look at the list.
I want to take the time to thank everybody for having the courage to comment, to having the courage to share, for always, when you see the notification coming up, always coming in, the consistency that you show us, it doesn't go unnoticed. It doesn't go unnoticed. And we do work hard at trying to find things that are relevant to today's time. Even if we pick it off the internet, it can somehow be copied and pasted and applied to life. And that's what we do here at Real Talk Uncensored. And we invite a white man to do it with us.
Well, that was chicken feathers. That's chicken feathers.
Some chicken feathers.
Chicken feathers, aka the Marlboro man. You know what I mean? He's got Marlboro in his mouth and shit like that, you know. But you know, hey,
Is that a filter on there? Look.
Next week, y'all. I don't know, Kiki, will you be in Myrtle on Monday?
I will.
So hopefully I forgot to talk to Monet. I got a call. I gotta hit it Monet. Moet and
Moet.
I gotta hit Moet. I gotta hit her up. I gotta talk to her. We will be doing like we normally do. We do a live show in Myrtle. You know what I mean? The location will be disclosed if necessary. I don't know yet. I doubt it. I don't know. I mean, we've done it before where y'all knew where we was at.
Got crazy.
It got crazy. You know what I mean? And it was a different vibe because everybody's talking and we sitting back and it gets a little bit out of control. We still want to be in control of the show somewhat like that. So it all depends. We'll see how it would be. But safe travel to everybody going to the beach next week. Have a good time. Don't bring back nothing you didn't come with.
And if you do bring him back, he got to be over 19.
Yo, I'm Tone.
I'm a motherfucker.
Hey,
Times two.
And we gonna see y'all motherfuckers next week in Myrtle Beach. Peace.
Like, share, and subscribe. See y'all.